There is this talk that the U.D.P did two things. That the U.D.P started this process before November 11. It's even in the PUP's press release yesterday. That is absolutely and utterly false. There were initial negotiations. We did commit to talk about it at some point in the future. But you know what was the problem, Madam President? We could not be convinced as to what was the connection between debt and conservation and arbitral awards. Where that come from? This debt restructuring that you're talking about. How does that benefit us?
I found out also, and I had heard about this before general elections, that indeed there have been some negotiations to set up a debt relief mechanism, and that ratification of this convention is a requirement of the U.S. government to offer insurance coverage that would support private investment for debt relief and conservation initiatives.
They come with the pretense, but you never consult we. You never tell we. You did it. You were involved in it. Your government was the one who signed it, and I'm coming to you with the WhatsApp shortly. Madam President, we are dealing with a debt crisis in this country. The United Democratic Party started these negotiations. They came here pretending that they don't know what we talk about. I want to quote Mr. Perry, Senator Perry, absolutely and utterly false that it began under the U.D.P. Well, this is Dean Oliver Barrow, Prime Minister. But it goes worse, and I will make this available so that I don't have to call the names to the senators over here, because they have these documents. See it? Yesterday, people started sending me WhatsApp. I won't call the names. They refer to our AG. They refer to our AG. Madam President, this goes back to September 2020. This is coming from the person from the international institution to a CEO. Any word on ratification? I have a call this afternoon with Blanc, the minister, to discuss. Best case scenario would be if U.D.P can ratify. Let me tell you what the CEO says. Yes, I am pushing for that. I told the minister, and I'll call the name, that we can do that before the elections to ensure that the ball keeps rolling. Answer? Great, thanks. Then choir and pretend that they were not doing it. Next WhatsApp. Hey, now call no name. Any word on ratifying the New York Convention? I'd like to schedule a call next week with U.D.P team. Team? They had a team. To introduce Mr. So-and-so, our deal lead, who is stepping in since so-and-so is leaving soon. Please let me know when would be a good day and time. Now get the dates correct, right? September 2020. Hi, now call no name. I know that the minister was to talk to the AG yesterday. I'll get an update from Minister. Who was the AG? Me. I know that minister was to talk to the AG yesterday. I will get an update from minister. Absolutely and utterly false.
Cut the disruptions down, please.
Good morning, minister. I hope you are well. I'm just checking in to see if there's any update from U.D.P on ratifying the New York Convention. I also wanted to request a meeting this week to introduce the leave as so-and-so is leaving at the end of this week. Now hear the answer from the minister. In all likelihood, this appears not to be doable before the parliamentary term is ended. Don't come here and pretend that you don't know what we're talking about when you all were consulted. Don't come here and pretend that you don't know.
Senator, can we please keep the
See, they were talking
disruption
earlier
down?
who can't stand the heat.
It has to be
Get
on the
lashing
record,
now.
though, Madam President.
Senator,
That
if you have
is
a
a lie.
point, Senator, if you have a point, let it be on standing order, but can you please sit?
The point of order, Madam President,
Okay.
is that you can, what does this have to do with the ratification of the motion? Especially since you're reading imaginary text from imaginary people that we don't know. Call the names. Call the names of the people who you're reading from. You come and make that up last night, we don't know what you say.